Hi and welcome to your Niagara News headlines for Monday, August the 27th, provided by Bullet News Niagara. I'm Annie Sylvester. Let's take a look at the local weather first off. Tonight, fog patches developing after midnight, a low of 17. Tuesday, sunny skies, a high of 27. For Wednesday, sunny again, a low of 15, a high of 25. Thursday, more sunshine, a low of 16, a high of 29. And Friday, still more sun, a low of 18, a high of 30. And now to some of your top local headlines. The Ontario Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals and the Canadian Association of Zoos and Aquariums both said Friday that their investigation into Marineland is ongoing, even though the park issued a release the previous night claiming Thursday's inspection found no major issues. The inspection was done after a Toronto Star series reported 8 former Marineland employees claimed animals were suffering at the park because of poor water quality and short staffing. According to a statement by CASA, the Marineland comment issued August 23rd was based on the site inspection by their expert inspection team, but their investigation is still ongoing, and it's expected that that process will take approximately a week before a final decision is made. A 57-year-old man is in critical condition after being stabbed early Sunday morning outside the West Hill Tavern Bar on St. Paul Crescent in St. Catharines. The victim was taken to Hamilton Hospital to be treated for wounds suffered during a verbal dispute in the parking lot. Police are seeking 3 male suspects described by witnesses of Spanish descent. If you have any information, please call police. A 72-year-old Michigan man was pronounced dead at the scene after his Jeep Liberty smashed into the back of a tractor trailer on the QE Sunday afternoon in Fort Erie about 4:30 p.m. near Thompson Road. Both vehicles were traveling towards the Peace Bridge. Traffic on that part of the QE was closed for several hours. Niagara Regional Police are investigating after a body was found in Port Colborne on Saturday afternoon. A 51-year-old Mark Harfst on rocks underneath the Kalali Street West overpass just east of King Street. While police and Niagara Emergency Medical Services personnel had received reports that the victim was unconscious, they determined the man had died upon arrival. No foul play is suspected at this time. Firefighters were called to the Robert Moses Niagara Power Plant in Lewiston Sunday as smoke could be seen coming from the facility on the U.S. side. The Niagara County Sheriff's Office said the fire broke out just after 6 and was extinguished about 45 minutes later. No injuries were reported. The blaze did not affect power generation according to authorities, and it's not known at this time what caused the blaze. An arrest warrant has now been issued for 33-year-old Adam Slavic of Niagara Falls, one of 3 men now identified as being involved in a break-and-enter in Fort Erie in a Lakeview Road home about 2:30 a.m. Sunday. It's not known what the 3 men were after at this time who forced their way into the home of a man and his mother. They escaped in a black 4-door getaway vehicle when the victims threatened to call police. If you have any information, please call police. Niagara Public Health officials are reminding residents to be cautious when it comes to mosquitoes after officials announced the season's first human case of West Nile virus. Public health officials said Friday that a St. Catharines woman is recovering at home, and while it's the first human case, Niagara has had 12 mosquito pools and 2 birds test positive for West Nile so far this year. For further information about the virus, please visit their website listed below. The Niagara Parks Commission recorded a modest profit of just over $25,000 on the Nick Walenda walk over the Horseshoe Falls. NPC Chairwoman Janice Thompson said the Parks Commission was very conscious of avoiding the perception that it was gouging Walenda or the public, and all fees charged for the event were based on recovering expenses, not making a profit. Okay, let's take a break here. More news in a moment. Welcome back. The 45th annual Winona Peach Fest drew huge crowds to the area this weekend. I popped by for a visit. Well, it is a blazing hot day in the sun, but it is gorgeous, and it's the Winona Peach Festival. Tons of folks are coming through the gates for millions of vendors, tons of entertainment, and ultimately some great peach sundaes. Let's go inside and check out the action.
Peach Festival this year has so many things for people to do. Once again, we still have our arts and crafts. There are new crafters in the arts and crafts area. We have a demonstration area in our commercial exhibit area where we have dancers, tumblers. We have an author here who wrote a book and who's going to actually do a reading. And we have the natural resources people and their canine unit that are going to do a demonstration. So there's all kinds of things going on. We also have our main stage, which is what you can hear in the background here. And we, of course, have fruit galore. Winona Peach Festival is actually made up of 20 organizations, service clubs, sports groups, and church groups. People working together for a better community. And in this case, there's actually over $3 million that gets put back into the community. And this is the major fundraiser for the majority of the groups that are here.
So Linda, tell me a little bit about what it takes to put something as large as the Peach Festival together, because I'm sure it's quite involved.
Time, patience, a lot of teamwork.
Yes.
Major teamwork. I have a lot of very dedicated and loyal people that, they all know their jobs, and I don't micromanage. We just put it all together.
If someone hasn't experienced the Peach Festival before, what would you say to them to encourage them to come down? Why should they come down here?
The Peach Sunday.
That's the highlight.
That's the highlight of we're known for our Peach Sunday. Basically, that's the truth.
And that wraps up the newscast. I'm Annie Sylvester for Bullet News Niagara. Good night.